Howdy folks, friends and family across the globe, and welcome to another WAAAGHammer Wednesday Showcase. Wait, what? It's not Wednesday. Okay. It looks like this is just a continuation of a game we started for a WAAAGHammer Wednesday Showcase, which you can check out that video under live. I try and do Warhammer videos every 2 weeks or so, every second Wednesday, 2 Wednesdays after every 2 Wednesday. Just to show you how many there are, the variety, and such. And this is one I decided, this time I'm going to follow through with it. I'm going to beat this one to completion. Because it's one I've never played, and I wanted to check out. All artwork is provided by my dear brother, who has all the talent, minus the whole red part, the Necromunda Underhive Wars part, and that little terribly painted orc. That was me. That's me. I can only ruin things. But he has all the talent with it. That said, if you are new, do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. I just play games for fun. With the sole goal, invade your phones and homes on your big screens, little screens, all the screens in betweens, hit you with a blast from the past, a wave of nostalgia as we laze down the laziest lazy rivers, lazy river of life, harken back to the days of the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, go to a buddy's place after school or work, where you drop a pack, drop a gear, drop a button, a chair, anywhere, it doesn't matter, because we are there to play games, good, bad, old, and new, janky games, and perfectly well crafted games, to which it does not matter. To frame it in two different manners, or two different ways. I provide videos that you can pop on in the background, regardless of where you're at, where you're going, what you're doing, in case you got friends and family who can't make it. Not a problem. The way I like to view it is whenever you turn on these videos, it's like you're inviting me into your home, I'm inviting you to mine, and we get to share the world's biggest couch that flies and has laser beam eyes. That's right, it's called the internet. So at least for the length of the video, consider it so. To my subscribers, I want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all, because if it wasn't for you, these videos wouldn't be happening, and I can promise you, as long as one of you stays subscribed, I will keep pumping out videos like a dirty Ryu Hadouken spammer. Drive by Rebnegger viewers, howdy. And I'm going to recommend Valkyria Chronicles. I think I recommended Mordheim in the last video. I am going to recommend Valkyria Chronicles here. I'm going to start running out of games that have that style of gameplay, though. One moment. Alright, sorry about that. So yeah, if you are familiar with things like XCOM, hey Pretzel, good morning, how you doing? You having a good day? I know it's just started, but hopefully it gets better. And to everybody else, I hope you all have a good day, and it is going well, and if it isn't, I hope it does get better. But think of games like XCOM, or what's that one that some people glow about, Rogue Trader, turn-based games. This is Final Fantasy Tactics, but instead of having a movement system based on a grid, they do a circular system. I kind of like this system. I wish more games would adopt it, but alas, they don't seem to. Now, I also want to point this out. We are playing the campaign. The campaign is, to be fair, I don't think it's going to be a good judge of this. That is. Alright. Story mode is more or less just, new players first complete the game story mode. A tutorial. This is the main meat and potatoes. Kind of like with Mordheim. They just throw you in. There is no easing into it. They give you the basic bones of what buttons do what, and they throw you in with the sharks. So this is a bit of an easier way to learn the game. Because what we miss out on by playing the campaign is character customization, hiring and recruiting, leveling up, skills, perks, items, the varied gameplay mission types, having to scout out things. There's just a ton of stuff that's missing. Don't get excited, folks. It's just an awesome. Now, I'm kind of curious. In Mordheim, for those of you unaware, I played the tabletop games. I've been playing Games Workshop products since basically the 80s. I'm a longbeard. But in Mordheim, during quest missions, you would also get access to a special hero unit, right? And I wonder if they're going to do that in this. But I guess the difference is Mordheim, the campaign and stories are tied to the warbands themselves. And each one has their own unique story that they progress through. And it goes on infinite. You don't have to progress the story. You can just keep doing warband missions. I don't know if that's how it's going to work in this. I don't know if I'm going to pursue looking into it after going through the campaign. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe it'll be another Warhammer or WAAAGHammer Wednesday Showcase. Put in a dip and don't dip bad for your health. When I played Necromunda back in the day, I played Gene Stealer Cults and what were they called? The Rat? Gotta look it up. Because it's been forever since I played Necromunda. I could tell you more about Mordheim tabletop. I played a lot more about that. No, that's the new one. If I remember, they had like mutants. Yeah, Scabbies, and I forgot what the other faction was, but they were kind of like you could summon like rats and whatnot. Anyways. Right. Yeah, definitely. We'll talk about that more this weekend. I was just thinking for some of them, because they're games we played before, you just pop in, do an hour WAAAGHammer Wednesday for that, for some of the co-op stuff. And it, give them a perspective too that a lot of my normal WAAAGHammer Wednesdays don't, which is playing the games with other people. It's kind of hard for me. No, you're not going to catch me in that. Now, for Necromunda, I played Corpse Grinder Cult and Gene Stealer. Though I have, like, most of the games.
This goes where we need to go. Well, isn't down below Dog Soldiers' turf? I heard they're all ruddy mercs or exiles.
How's the sound? Oh, I don't know. If you can tell me how the sound is, I always appreciate it. It's not good. I'll adjust it. I can actually adjust it before next video. Because I can actually do it on the fly now, more or less.
We gotta get that prize. Oi! Where do you think you're going?
Alright.
On the freaking train! You got to earn that right, boy. You gotta prove you and that little runch you're fronting. Won't you end up feeding the rats? I accept your challenge, you wizened little ripperjack. Me and my rowdy boys will show you fossils of eating of herd. Huh, listen to this one. That's the spirit, boy. I'll let your mama know you died well when I see her next. Follow me!
I have fallen out of the tabletop stuff a lot, though, because I haven't liked the rules. If I'm going to be honest, I have not liked the rules for 40k since 7th edition's what killed it.
No guns, just muscle and metal. Make it through all of us, and prove you kids are hard enough to ride on the big train. Grab those weapons before they do.
Oh, great.
You've even broken a sweat. Have some more.
Grab those weapons before they do, huh? Okay. You gonna shoot? Or you just gonna move first? Nope, you got ambushed. There we go. Oh, they hurt with that? I didn't think they would. Crap. That's ridiculous. Thought we were supposed to grab a weapon. I thought they were... Okay, is there a restart? I mean, we still might pull it out. Phrasing, I know. Okay, okay. Forfeit.
You ain't even worth my time.
Forfeit.
Pathetic.
Now that we know what's going on. I don't like this format.
So, this train goes down below.
No guns, just muscle and metal. Make it through all of us, and prove you kids are hard enough to ride on the big train.
Now I'm curious if it's going to end up in the same spot, right?
Grab those weapons before they do. You've even broken a sweat. Have some more.
Wait. Okay, I was about to say the ambush didn't work. Alright, so it is 41. Why would we do that? If we do more with that. I mean, that's both hands. Okay, let's map this out. I can do 15. If I do 30, I do what? 66 at the highest. But if I just do strikes with that, and it costs 15, we can do 2 strikes and get 90. What's the difference between this? It has a slightly higher crit chance. That is it. For 10 more AP. Yeah, so we'll do that. What now? Alright, we don't need movement because we're locked in combat, so. I might as well. Wow, good job. We did the same damage. I have no idea what revved up is. What does revved up mean? It does not tell us what revved up means. Oh, minus 30% AP cost of all build skills. Okay. Alright. Oh, he moves quicker. That's fun. You have to go through fire. Yeah, see, you can't do anything. Here's another tip for Mordheim. Gang up. Much like in RTS games, which is one of my favorite genres. If you have an enemy warband or an enemy gang, all at 50% health, how much damage do they do? They still do 100%. Alright. Let's just say there's 4 members of a gang. If all 4 of them are hurt by 50%, they still do 100% damage. If you kill one and the other 3 are 100% healthy, how much damage output do they have? 75%. So you get what I'm saying? You want to take pieces off the table. If you can. What is this, ambush?
Let there be fire.
I don't know if there is...
Had enough yet? Well, we haven't.
leadership stats. That's one thing the game doesn't do as well. I guess it doesn't really matter. As it doesn't really tell you about the stats. My goal is hopefully to ambush this guy as he drops down. Yep. Good. Oof. He hits hard. Really? Not enough, huh? That's fun. Oh no, he moves too slow. That's fine though. Might be able to do this. Oh, that sucks. Go after the big guy. Don't go after him. He's going after him. Loot war. Oh no. For our big boss man, he does not have a lot of health. Okay. Well, we'll take this. Nope, we will not. Okay, what are we looking at health-wise? Yeah, I think we just burn him down. Alright, so now for 15. Again, though, wouldn't we just hit with the better weapon over and over? It's the same attack. Alright, it's 15, 45, 43. I mean, the difference is negligible, but... Alright, Pretzel, thanks for stopping in. Hope everything goes well. Let's see, it is 33 damage, 32. I don't think it matters. Tactical.
Don't hurt yourself with that, boy.
Stun chance is always... What do we need for disengage? 15 and 15. Okay. So, to be smart... Again, just hit with the weapon that we have. That's good. Oh no! If I'd known, I would have just entrenched.
You ain't even worth my time. Pathetic.
And got an extra hit off. Oh, you know what? I forgot. That's the thing. I forgot he was. I should have kept him locked in combat. I mean, it doesn't matter as long as we win. Campaign is very mission objective focused. None of what happens in this.
Is that it? We could do this all day.
I mean, it should just be down to these folks, right?
I'll take care of you myself.
Wait, does he get a double move? That's a bowl. Oh, nice. Oh, they removed it. Okay. So in Mordheim, if you stun an enemy on their turn, they lose their turn. That's why I recommended stunning. They also seem to have removed fall damage. There's insufficient ammo. What are you talking about? There we go. At least we got something. Alright. We might be able to tie him up, make him waste points. Entrenched will give us 20 AP, 25, might be able to do something. Alright, so what do we want to do? It depends. If they keep sending people, it's going to be silly. We're not getting... Well, we did get a new person, but... Okay. Oh my god, it wasted his entire turn. Now, exhaustion happens if you attack too often. Or sequentially. Too frequently. They get tired. That's something that was also in Mordheim. Try and get a stun off on this guy. And I think I was using the wrong weapon. Right hand. This will give us 20. It's not enough. So yeah, he's outnumbered. He can't chew through these three. We got this in the bag.
Not so tough now, are you?
Bloodfall proved his worth. No one ever accused House Goliath of being subtle. They let their conflicts right out in the open, where everyone can see them. What I hadn't told Bloodfall or Tessera was that where they were going, there wasn't just the Grand Dog to worry about.
Alright. Escher again. Bane cats or something like that.
What have we got?
Small outpost ahead. Orlocks in it, but not the same bunch that jumped us. Some Goliaths are getting ready to make a move on it. They look like dog soldiers.
Perfect. We need a hideout close to the Archaeotech so we can prepare. We'll take this one while they're distracted.
All right, men. Let's show them there's a new gang of new parts.
That said, this is a bad tutorial for people to play because it doesn't teach you about needing to preserve your members. From what I can tell, they don't suffer any kind of negative effects to being downed. Wow, what is going on here? We do have the high ground. Severed left leg. Well, let's check. I don't know. Maybe they do. Well, what's Allied fighters? It's us. Alright, join the battle and claim HQ for yourself. Eliminate the dog soldiers to beat Zack. Are we supposed to be helping the chokers? Find out, I guess. We'll go last. That way, if they are on our side, they can eat. The, Overwatch shots for us.
Keep quiet. We need to get the jump on them.
Well. That didn't work out. Oh, so we are against both gangs. This is a three-way bat. Yeah, three-way bat. Well, she can't hit crap. What's the furthest we can throw it? That's the problem. That's basically it? Okay. What's this do? Until next turn. And do this. Sucks for her, but I haven't seen if there's a way to disable mines. Maybe it's a certain class. I don't know. Yo, bro, just turn and shoot them. They're right there. They're both up on that platform. But hey, you know what? Do whatever you're doing here. Well, he tried. Really? You can't target that person? Hmm. Nope, we can't make it back. Alright. Oh, it looks like she's got a gun, so that's something. Who is that? As long as they stay there, I don't care. You guys need to start doing some more work. There you go. No, I'm sorry, but you'd think they'd be able to shoot. Better. I will say they have done a much better job with the traps. Traps were a pain and are a pain in Mordheim. You will more than likely run into a trap. So my advice is usually to just hunker down. Alright, let's see what Trick Shot does. Attack 2 times with the ranged weapon. Select 1 or 2. Each attack receives minus 15% precision. Yeah, we'll try it, right? Good. Alright, we'll make sure we have enough room for everybody else to get up. We don't want to group people together because grenades. Man, we move slower than everybody. We got rid of their heavy though. What is delay? Need 30 AP for that. Okay, let's mess around with it. Let's see what happens. Forget it. We got a grenade. What? It was supposed to hit both of them. That's bull. First of all, who's Zekin?
These bloody parasites keep coming! Where are they getting in?
Alright, I guess we gotta find Zekin. That's kind of the problem. I don't like, was it, I guess that's a last cannon? Oh yeah, you better be running. Is he just gonna follow her? Oh, movement points and action points seem to be static. It seems like everybody has the same movement and everything. Is that who we're after? Zaki. Who's Zekin? Alright, let's look at this. Barricade. It's a good name. Zekin, he's over there. We'll try it. What? That works. Anything that lowers their force. Ah. Hey man, what's going on? How you doing? Morning. They keep doing that. How do they do that? Is it a class thing? I don't know, because the game, even though this is a tutorial, does not do a good job with that aspect of it. I know there are different classes, and all the gangs pretty much play the same, with the differences coming in with if two characters of different gangs but the same class have the same perks, they might perform differently based on the gang, but it's only very, very, very minor things, but for the most part it's all, yeah. I don't know. What's Iron Will? Okay. Those are never good.
Raid their weapon stash. Take whatever we can use.
And the medical supplies. We're a long way from home.
Well, I hope it gets better. Cannot be equipped. Oh, yeah. Good old cat. Wait. What? Really? Yeah. Loco's been pretty good about that. There's been a couple times where similar situations have kind of happened, but he usually, by the time he gets back to, my bed, he he uses it on the parents' bed more than anything. That's his wiping pad. That's only maybe happened once, but there's been times when, less so on his paw, or paws, but sometimes it might be hanging off his butt. He'll start running around everywhere. It's like, huh. Alright, what do we got here? Field repair entrenched. Delay. Lasts until the end of next turn. Oh, it's a self. Okay. Oh, son of a... Oh my god, she's just eating up all the shots. If I had known, we wouldn't have done it this way. Alright. Crap. Well, first things first. We have to take care of him. And we know it doesn't matter if they kick the bucket. Yeah. Gotta get cleaned up. Some cats, I watch videos of those weird cats that are happy to take baths, but Loco will fight you every step of the way. Okay. Making my job a little easier. But can you go after Zekin or whatever his name is? Where'd he go to? He was there. No, he's over there. Okay. And you hit him. Out of range. Okay, so we get a 100% chance of hitting him in the arm. So of course we're gonna do that.
The leader's down. Keep the pressure on.
Yeah, right. Alright, so now we need to do what? Eliminate the dog soldiers. Which I believe are what, these guys? Yes. We need Kruk, Spezro, Korzer, Harkso. So we got Spezro. Where's Kruk? Is that Kruk? Yeah, we don't have to worry about Kruk. We do have to worry about those two. Yeah, see, they'll do our job for us. And it looks like we just need to get to that. Okay. So yeah, this is not as terrible as I thought it would be. And again, I didn't play at launch. I will say the AIs... Damn, stop. The attacks they get. It's probably maybe a little better than Mordheim. And I'm assuming that when you do the operations mode in this, it runs into the same issue where the enemy scales to your level. So you don't ever really feel like you're stronger. Which is always no bueno. No, you're doing the thing you shouldn't do. There's got to be a better way to angle that. Hey Pretzel, welcome back. Well, as long as it still does the thing I asked it to do. Oh. Grenade. Alright, checking the map. If I go here, I might be able to hit two of them. We gotta hurry this up. Why is that an unsafe zone? I have no idea. Yo, that was Spezro right there. Why are you not shooting at Spezro? I wonder how many multiplayers versus you can get going on with this. We're not going to jump on the landmine. The spirit of hurrying the heck up. Target out range. Okay. $30. 40. All right. Try this. Who are we looking to shoot? Sorry, got distracted. Text. Heads up. After this, I'm thinking of doing an RTS game. For whatever it's worth. That guy is gonna get cooked, I feel. We need... Where is he? Oh, you hooked over there. Okay. Really? We have, like, the clearest line of sight. Why is math always messing everything up? Saw a 93. No, 91. I'll take a 91. $91, 85, fine. Oh well, it worked out for us there. But you know what that means, the Reaper is going to sow. They're oats. You never get a good advantage in these style games
Let's seal that door to lock out any reinforcements.
without suffering.
Done. No one else is getting in through here.
For your good luck. Sorry. Getting distracted by this here. What's going on? On the phone. Bah. Anyways, if you play Necromunda or Mordheim, tabletop-wise, what factions do you play? Do you enjoy it? You prefer old Necromunda or new Necromunda? As for Mordheim, it's we will never get a new Mordheim. Only thing keeping alive are the old Grognards, the old fans. Hence the reason we got a lot of the factions that we did as like fan-made things like Lizardmen and Tomb Kings. I can't remember. The Town Crier, I know, released a handful of different warbands. Alright, now eliminate the remaining chokers. Okay. Uh-oh. Not good. Keep hopping around. Don't shoot at anybody. Yep. Nope. Son of a... Bless the terrible AI. That is such a... that is great. Okay. Alright, so we need to figure out where we're going. Who is that? Oh, Spezro. Hey, Spezro. How you doing, buddy? 30... 35. We need 35 for this, so let's try this. Oh, that works.
Blockheads are out.
Okay. Yeah. That's a lot of wasted movements and points, but... Oh, you know what makes this a bit better? Is in Mordheim, unless you have eyes on the enemies, you don't know what they're doing, so most of the time you're just sitting there staring at waiting, or enemy turn. That's... So here, though, we can see every time they move. It's a nice touch. It sounds like they were setting up their own ambush from behind the monitor. Ammo 4. We still got good ammo. Damn it. Sure. Lowers their evasion, so go with that. Getting stuck on the stairs there. All right. Freeze this up. Who or what do we want to shoot? They ran. It seems like we might not have movement points enough. There was a way to abuse and use movement points in Mordheim. So you could basically do unlimited movement. I should have just stuck around. But the way they do it in this one, you can't do it that way. Come on now. Apparently they have 1 billion movement points. $20, $65. Yeah. Really? Can hit from there?
That's the last of the scum suckers. Let's turn this dump into a decent living space.
So Tessera got her hideout and went to lay low for a while. And like always, she solved the problem in front of her by creating 2 more around the corner. Along with the dog soldiers, Tessera had set another local gang called the Chokers. What had been a 3-cornered fight just got a lot more complicated. That was Tessera, always making new friends.
Alright, we're playing. I'm assuming we're now going to be playing as this group. Which I do apologize, I don't know. I'm not as familiar with Necromunda as old. I mainly just played Corpse Grinders and Gene Stealer cults.
My supremacy contest.
Even though the Gene Stealer cults weren't really fleshed out.
We're not here to play your games, DeVos.
Okay, they're House of Warlock.
Tell us where Tessera went, and we'll just go ahead and bounce out of here.
Alas, that I cannot do. These other fine gangers have all paid to enter the contest in order to gain exclusive access to that information.
Don't test my patience with that rot. Tessera's onto something, and I want in. Where it is.
This is kind of something I talked with
I could never tell
Pretzel
you
about.
find Tessera if you knew
One of the issues I have a problem with New Hammer, which is basically anything post Warhammer Fantasy, its demise, is the model, the artwork, they all look too clean. Like, I know this is supposed to be, this is supposed to be a grungy, industrial, dirty hive world, but like looking at the color palettes of these characters, it looks a little too pastel, I guess I would say. And that actually translates over to a lot of their artwork. That's why, rest in peace, John Blanche, I think, kind of nailed the aesthetic that a lot of us fell in love with. At least us old heads. Alright. We are now House Warlock, who, well, looks like we got a lot of people who are a lot faster. Heck, our heavy moves even has a higher initiative. There are 3 gangs. Who are they? Havoc Engine, and Hellion, and... Okay. Control the most lights at the end of the battle. Which means we have to control at least 3. Alright, let's figure this out. There's one there. One there. I'm thinking the easier ones would be starting from the top, because then we get the advantage from height. Regardless, center ones would work too. I'm thinking bottom, this one. Well, no, because we get the height advantage. Alright, and what is this? Health dispenser on the top floor. There's also one over there. Alright, so then the question now becomes, how do we get up to the top floor? That zip line takes us there, and then there's a zip line right here.
The contest rules are simple. Rule 1. The gang controlling the most lights when time runs out is the winner. Rule 2. At least one gang member must survive to the end. Corpses don't claim lights. There are no more rules.
Okay, then the rule plan might change if we wipe out all the other gang members, and then we just take the lights. Might be easier said than done. Man, Mordheim. It just makes me want to play Mordheim, because the thing about Mordheim is the basic missions can kind of get repetitive, but the quests, right, the main missions for your faction to progress the story, they tend to be unique, and there's some really neat ones. Like, I love that library mission with the undead. I hated that frickin' Plague Bearer Nurgle mission, though. That thing can burn in a fire. Alright. Till the end of battle. Okay. What are we looking at? We just want to rush you ahead? Or get you to the high ground? I think high ground first, huh? And hopefully you have enough points to Overwatch. Yeah, yeah, I hate to say it, I am kind of warming up to this game. $109. Okay, there we go. That's a pretty good gun. Is it an auto gun? I'm assuming. A heavy auto gun? Heavy stubber? Well, that ain't good. Stop. Nope. Okay. It's fine. No, that's not good. Okay. Overwatch works only once. Priska, survive. Oh, wait. Carxel, shoot her. Oh, okay, good. Ambush. No, that's not good. Go after the guy who shot at your team. We didn't shoot at you. Ah. I'm weak like the ant. Oh, God. Cryofog capsule. I feel like part of the issue is that a lot of these
Flint's team secured a light.
abilities cost maybe a bit too much. Yeah, I'm trying to use their ambushing and everything against them. So, yeah, she'll run over there. Play like a Skaven. Yes, yes. can't do my Skaven voice today. Weather's kicking my butt. See, you should have gone after them. Oh, really? You can build barricades, huh? That's interesting. Why wouldn't you just do this every time, then? What's the downside? Hold up. Oh, yeah. They did have that tactical advantage. He's going up. Shoot. Well, I mean, now everybody's here. Why are you going after? No. Leave her alone. Damn. I'll take it. Heroic onslaught. Oh, we can't do it. Alright, Flint. Let's do this. Three attacks. Again, why would you even do that then? Okay. Alright, it's one-handed. 36, 40. So... She needs to get out of there. You activate that.
Black Ash have secured a second light.
I mean, that leads directly down.
The Black Ash now control the majority of the lights.
Shit.
Can they hold their advantage?
What's she got? Yeah, I'll let them fight up there. Hopefully they stay distracted. Ah, health dispensers, right. Got those.
Oh, tough luck, Flint.
Hold up. We get 3 attacks at 30. Yeah. I should have made sure it was recharged. That's fine. Why are you bugging her, man? She didn't do nothing to you.
Black Ash are losing ground.
Yeah. What turn are we on? Anybody keeping track? Turn 2? You gonna disengage? Oh, you're gonna run. Okay. That's fun. Can we not shoot them? Are you kidding me? Oh, we're still at that, huh? Okay. Hopefully. Oh, nope. He's like, nah, I don't want anything to do with that. Alright. I could cut some of these wires, but it's just not worth it. Keep moving. Keep moving. Come on. Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, I think just taking out the opposing team's better than running around playing whack-a-mole. These points. Not a fan. Alright, so you got Overwatch. Ambush. Should have 3 now. Yeah. Alright, he'll eat it. Oh, nice. Disengage. Wow, she really wanted those light controls. Don't know if there's a way to speed up gameplay. Can't remember if Mordheim had something like that. And, another big difference for those who might be new to the setting in general, Mordheim takes place in the past of Warhammer Fantasy. Whereas Necromunda takes place concurrently to the timeline. Charge, you son of a whore. Let's see if we can't free her up. There we go. Whoa. Oh. Ow, you missed. Very nice. Not who I intended, but it works. There you are. Only 20. It's useless for heavy weapons. Really? I timed that so that you'd be able to use it, but I guess not. Alright, man. Thanks for popping in. Weekend's almost here. Get some bugs squashing. Frog stomping. Frog baseball. Well, that was a waste. But she still has her turn coming up. Alright, we own 1, 2, 3. That doesn't seem worth it. All right. Bull crap. You whore. Damn. Sorry. Even if she switches that, we got her now. Okay. All right. I think it'd be better to do it this way. Maybe. And realize that person was there. Alright, next up. Because we still got time. We just need to stop this punk from moving around everywhere. We're gonna have our heavy hit the lights. Hit the lights. Dun, 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 dun. Hit the lights. I forgot about that. Tore my toenail. Yeah, it's gross. It's off. But it happens. Okay. I don't think we have any more outside of those two over there to deal with. In that one that's over there, so. Oh, you're coming up here, huh? There a reason? Other than to get in the way of what I'm trying to do here. No! So stupid. So stupid. Actually, you know what? No. Oh, she moves so damn quick. I knew it. Oh, wait. I have no idea where she's going. Never mind. Okay. Evaded. Alright. Yeah, we got this under control. I think she was up here, right? Roundabouts. Bingo. That just leaves big guy, huh? Task complete.
Flight secured for the Black Ash. Don't get too greedy, Flint.
How do we look at the tasks? Huh. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Last one of these over there. Oh, you know what? So that's that warband currency that you can unlock in Mordheim by accomplishing certain tasks. Whether it's making deliveries, getting rid of every single, you know, X amount of like 10 ghouls. And then you use those points to unlock perks for future warbands that you create to make them stronger. That's what that is. Oh, we have to go through this, huh? And I will be right back.
And that's game. Thanks for playing, everyone. Get the organ leggers out there and harvest the fresh ones before they spoil.
I feel bad because I'm actually enjoying this more than I thought I would. Not as much as Mordheim, but I was expecting a complete
Of all the
crap.
guys I've seen, Flint was the best prospect for success. He and the Black Ash originated from the Cold Forges. The very same domes that Bloodfor and Tessera should be searching by now. I needed Flint to do one more little job before I set him loose. A fair 50-50 split for him, although the Orlok was reluctant at first. I was relieved when he grudgingly accepted. Why send another gang below, you ask? Built-in redundancy, I reply. One of the three would succeed, and I would reap the rewards.
I don't know. You say that. And Idahori had pretty low expectations of Dawn of War 3. You saw how that shook out. God, Dawn of War 3 is so terrible. We'll see. Hopefully Dawn of War 4 doesn't fall in the same pit. So, getting Dawn of War talk out of the way. I like some of the things I've heard about Dawn of War 4, but one of the biggest hangups is still the developer. I was not impressed with that RTS game they made. Hopefully they've learned from their mistakes. But I like the aesthetic. I like the idea, right? It's like, what was it? It was like a World War One, post-World War One, trench warfare, but mixed with almost like steampunk mechs. Diesel punk, right? I mean, that was cool, but the gameplay itself was really bad for an RTS game. Well, that's kind of the crux of the issue. It isn't even really about the modes, as much as it's, did they learn from their mistakes on how to make an RTS? It's not like you can't do different types of RTS, right? Like, I know some people like Halo Wars. I didn't care for it. AVP Extinction swung for the fences, but man, did that... That's a perfect example, in fact. AVP Extinction is a really solid RTS game until you get to how it plays. Because of the things they were trying to do. You know, you had 3 different factions that were very unique. The Predators, the Xenomorphs, and the Marines. And they all different resources, they created units differently. But the controls and how you went about doing certain things is where that game failed. Problem is we haven't seen anything. And people begin to realize that we haven't actually seen straight up proper unedited gameplay footage. Right now everything's still behind closed doors. But here's, I'm not going to hope. I'm just being overly cautious. Not that I can tell, actually. I don't really notice too much of a difference between Dawn of War 3 in regards to, at least, there's no unit attachment, for example. You can't build generators. Building bases is not quite like Dawn of War 1 at all. There's supposedly base building, but apparently each faction is going to do it differently and have a different approach to it. We'll see how it shakes out, but the developers of Dawn of War 3 also said they were taking cues from Dawn of War 1 and 2. No, you will not. Because part of the reason people haven't been talking about it who have gotten into the beta is there's an NDA, so you will not tell me. Wink, wink, okay? Just because, the legality of it. Do not break NDAs out there, folks. They did, but the thing is, leading up to it, it looked like they were taking all the right cues, because all we had that they went off of was telling us they were borrowing from 1 and 2. And again, they didn't really allow or show any actual straight-up unedited gameplay of the game. We didn't get our first experience with that until that straight-up open beta that they did. And they allowed people to experience and see it and talk about it themselves. Yeah. He will not, in fact, tell me in code. So, don't worry about it. King Art. Don't worry about it. Alright, what do we got? they're hurt. So they do carry wounds over, I'm guessing. Steal the fuel rods and extract before too many Goliaths show up. Search the northern building. Search the southern building. Great, this is gonna suck. And to those out there who probably feel I'm being a negative Nancy, I'd rather grumble, rage, and punch the wall over it right now and then end up being wrong than have my hopes high and watch them get dashed into 1,000,000,001 pieces.
All right, you know what to do. Tear these buildings apart until you find the fuel rods.
I wish there was a zoom. Yeah. If she gets moved... Hold up. Where is she? No. See, it moved her from there when that's where I wanted her to stand so that she could use that ability. That's so dumb.
Task I set for Flint and his WAAAGH gang was a simple one.
That is a hang-up of mine, though, folks. I do not like the starting factions they picked. Necrons are fine; they're cool. Orcs, I always give a pass because they're beloved by the community. There's a reason. They're good. They're a fine pick. Space Marines, I'd come to terms that I'm always going to have to see Space Marines in everything because not only are they Games Workshop love child, they're like the sibling that starts kicking and screaming if they're not included in everything. But the Mechanicus are the ones I figured they didn't need those.
Tear these buildings apart until you
Not
find
as
the
one of the
fuel
starting factions. As DLC, sure. The starting faction, that's too many Imperium. Alright, so I need to figure out what I want to do first. There's a guy on that building, and a guy on the elevator there, huh? I would have even taken Eldar for the billionth time. That's a tough one. Probably not. As long as DLC is ultimately optional, which it usually is. You can keep the Votan optional, because I will never play them. They're just so uninteresting. But I also feel similar to the Mechanicus. They got some neat models, of course, but for the most part, I just don't feel they needed to be, Can you just jump down from here? Yes. Yes, you can. This is different. In Mordheim, you take fall damage. Oh, because they got the cords. You'd have to pass an initiative check or you take fall damage. It's always funny watching Skaven jump down like 2 feet and they fall on their back and take like 8 damage. Gene Stealer cults were also in when I did the WAAAGHammer Wednesday before last night's in Deathwing. Space Hulk Deathwing. They were in that game as well. Trying to think, they may have been in like an iOS, probably in iOS games like the card games or the cheapo battle randomizer thingies where you just auto click. And don't get me wrong, I'd be fine with all of the factions getting in, because I know some weird people out there like the Votan, but... What is this? Oh my word, I should have waited to send you down here. How long does this last? Let's try. Let's try this. We'll group everyone up in there and then use that new ability that looked like it was pretty good. But yeah, the main antagonists in Deathwing are the Gene Stealer cults, so, and you get a pretty good roster of them. I can't remember if aberrations were in there or not. Ambush, huh? Right. Yeah. Regretfully, Dark Eldar were treated that way too. There are two types of Dark Eldar players. The people who jumped on the bandwagon when they were considered OP for a very, very short minimum amount of time back in anywhere from 6th to 8th. And those who have been playing Dark Eldar for many years. One of them are scary. The other one you don't have to worry about. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. He's gonna be... Oh, he's got guns too. We don't have a melee specialist this time around. I mean, I really honestly stopped playing around the time Votan got introduced. Oh, that's a neat thing. I do like this. You get an engineer class that can build walls and barricades and Honestly, it wouldn't make sense in Mordheim, but this is probably one of the more interesting ones. Road flares. The problem with yeah, the only time I called them Drew Caries is whenever back in the day they introduced the name, we just all started calling them Drew Caries because, the name is so stupid. I get it, they want IP control, but the reason Skaven don't tunnel in Mordheim is because it's way too dangerous due to the amount of chaos infestation that's there. Warpstone has never been a problem. Well, Warpstone's still a problem for Skaven, but the Chaos Demons that are everywhere are a huge problem. Do you have anything new? There's new advanced aim. Yeah, Mordheim's not like a regular city. It's very similar to like what happened in Prague in WAAAGHammer. I think it was Prague. Might have been better to split up, but... Oh, what, in Mordheim? They're always fun. Heroic Rally. Oh, in Total War Warhammer? I've been meaning to load that up again. T-Dog's been playing it. And I'm like, damn you. But I'm waiting for the end times. Well, let's try this. Should be able to death from above right here, right? Yep. And we killed him. Oh, really? That's weird. Huh. Or what's up with that? You're just not having good luck with Warhammer games. Speed Freaks? Mordheim? Technically not main Warhammer line games, though. Those are, Speed Freaks is based more or less on Gorka Morka. Yeah, I feel for you. That it does suck. I just got done doing a recording of a very crash-heavy game. It was worth it, though, to get through that game. What do we got? We need to try and go quicker. Quicker than them. What is advanced aim? It can be specific, minus 25, normal or critical defensive target. It lasts until the end of the battle. Okay, I don't know. That's a lot of AP to use. With how quick they go down. Then again, it's... Well, hold on. Let's map this out. If I just shoot them, that gives us 20 left. Do we have entrench? We do not have entrench. Still have entrenched here. We have entrenched here. We do not have entrenched. There we go. 75%. Better than nothing. Really? What the hell is going on? Huh. I'm trying to remember if there's... The only issue I ever recall having with Soulstorm was unit stutter or whatever, and then I went into a file to change that, but yeah, I've never had crashes. Huh. Yo, my other guy was in Overwatch. Flint, what are you doing? Oh, it was Definitive Edition? Okay, I haven't played that version yet.
Jackpot. Take them down and grab the fuel rods.
Alright, we're gonna try and double entrench again. Because that's what, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, I should be able to get 2 shots off then, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's weird. Alright, what do we gotta do? Gather 3 fuel rods. Oh, gather 3 fuel rods. Okay. Where's the first one? There. Okay, there's the machines. Yeah, this is I mean, I don't know how operations mode's gonna go, but... Oh, yeah. Right. A reminder, folks, Mordheim also have big units. Crypt Horrors, Rat Ogres. You even got some unique enemies that you fight that are large. You got Ogres. A Matriarch. Right. I don't know if this game has any. They did introduce 2 DLC factions, but they don't have campaigns. They're strictly for the warband mode. And again, the biggest issue is that the factions in this don't really play that different.
Get those rods to the extraction point.
Alright, where's the extraction point? Is there another way to get there? Doesn't look like it. So back around and out. No, got it. Oh, would it be safer to go this way? Yes, I think it would. And that's the thing, you can kind of finagle this to mess with that. Oh, you know what else is missing from this? Neutral creeps. Yeah, in Mordheim, you'll have actual neutral creatures that roam around, too. Usually they're just demons, but they're different flavors. Trenched. I don't know if it's better to... I should have probably put it there, huh? Yeah. Alright. Now, after we do EDF, I think you said, yeah, Dawn of War 2. And this Halloween season, we should be doing... We got some things planned. Oh, do we ever. $45, that's what I need. Okay. Yeah. She's watching him. What's his movement? 88. Okay. But they might not pick them. Alright. That works. Oh, you son of a... I should pay more attention to what the target is rather than what he's looking at. Well, I think you said what? You wanted to play with people more during the week? Or something? I approached Pretzel about this. That for some of the WAAAGHammer Wednesdays, there are multiplayer, 3+ player games that we can do. I think Space Marine 2 and the Vermintide games and Darktide. So... that's at least 3 Wednesdays right there. What does he have? Is he the one that jumps? Yeah. Can he? I doubt he can jump with... That's not good aiming. Does he have something? 35, stun chance 25%, 39. Just to give him something to defend himself. So Vermintide 1, Vermintide 2, Which there's still a reason to bring up Vermintide 1 because it, at least for the WAAAGHammer Wednesdays, has some levels that are not in 2. And then we have Darktide and what else? Maybe some Chaos Bane or something. Oh, there's that one, not Mechanicus, the other one. The Diablo 40k one. Oh, I'm glad that her ability did absolutely nothing. Yeah, no, you know, spoilers, folks. I think Vermintide's a much better game than Darktide. I didn't like what they did. Yeah, Inquisitor, thank you. That was it. Hold on. Entrenched costs 35. That gives us 40. Six. $46. That gives us 4. 68. That's 16. $36. Might be able to shoot twice. Yeah. If my math is correct. Since the goal is to try and get all the Warhammer games I can. Alright, we're gonna get this ability to work. I remember Inquisitor being okay. You remember that one game that came out? And maybe it was like Van Helsing or something? It was like a Diablo clone, a guy with like a hat and he had a scarf on his face, and there's like a ghost lady that followed you around. she can shoot anytime she wants now. It was the same developers as them. Yep, that's it. Now, as for playing on, you know, the rest of the week, that's going to be harder to do, just because of his work schedule. But I think, yeah, I got him on board for at least doing a WAAAGHammer Wednesday here and there. Okay, this is kind of overpowered. Orders and whatnot, you couldn't really stack so much in Mordheim. You had to be a bit smarter with it. But we're throwing it willy-nilly on everybody. Yeah, I know he said he's sure he's played an RTS game, but he hasn't played an RTS game. So we'll see how it goes. And that one's an easy one to get into because it's not going to be taxing for like base building and everything like that. Dawn of War 2 is not a very traditional RTS style game. But it's kind of the test of waters to see if we move forward with maybe a Dawn of War 4 or I got a couple others on the docket that have co-op. Where is he? There's a guy up there. There's a guy over there. What's he doing? Okay, he's right there. And I let him pick the faction. I did not pressure him in any way. Really? We can't go that way, okay. He's right there. Ash, you can just go. Oh, wrong way. Nope. Oh, jeez. What does he have that almost one-shot him? Alright, first things first is we gotta get him out of there. Let's see, either 30%, no, 78%. Is 78% the best we can get with it? I guess it is. Alright, so 78% entrench, 20, right? Yeah. Both times. Oh no, we can do that. how I evaded. It was 100% last time. Makes up the rules as it goes. Alright, torso's 100%. Right arm's 100%. I have no idea why it does that. Huh. So yeah, I'm assuming in operations mode you can bring any combination of classes you want. It's kind of how Mordheim also works.
Nice work, crew. These rods are worth a fortune.
We've got company.
Wait, what?
Pin down while we finish up.
What do you mean keep them pinned down? We've already escaped with 3 rods.
Now I'm starting to feel like we're popular. Look at all our new friends.
Where is this? Overwatch, maybe? Don't overwatch or nothing. Oh, she can't go down there. Oh, look at that. You can get extra movement doing that. He's still in Overwatch, so I'm hoping that they jump down. Yep. Jackass. Yeah, they move around a bit better. It seems like there's less things for them to get caught up with. What do you mean Overwatch? Right there. Right. Screw it. Just try it. Nothing? Okay. Oh, are we supposed to just leave? Because... I have no idea what's going on. I thought we already got the fuel rods.
Looks like the slab puncher stashed some gear in here. Gather everything.
No, gotta get this.
This will rip through their defenses.
Could come in handy this far from home.
Oh, we hear you. You brat.
We could
Give me a
use these
second.
to blow the charging stations.
Steal the credit stash? Where's the credit stash? Alright, let me take care of the cat. I'll be right back. What do you want? Huh? You want food? But you're already like 90% belly. Look at that. Gotta make some stuff. Be home, and I gotta find some stuff. It's been a long day. Hopefully, the master is sated for now. Okay. Bring it to the generator? Where are the generators? Yeah, I don't care.
These guys sure want to keep their fuel rods.
It's over here. That's ridiculous. And she's not gonna get her turn to do anything. Yeah. There, you hit her. Good job. Leave her alone.
The idiots stashed their credits here. Make sure this gets to the extraction point.
Well, we've got AP we can't use. So we'll heal up. Open door. Close door, because they'll force them to have to open it. And keep running. Well, we can't run too far. Or she'll just make me look like an idiot and do that. Alright, we gotta go the long way then. We gotta go the really long way. That's fine. Actually, we'll just follow. I don't think she can be one-shot. So that plan failed. Alright, we extracted with the money. can either stop by the road flare and hope that helps, or try and go back to see if we can heal. Right. Okay, yeah. That's the plan. Oh, nice. Hopefully good stuff you've been waiting on. Alright, let's try this. Again. You son of a... Why were we able to run that far before, but now we can't? That sucks. And apparently she's got a much higher initiative now. She didn't have that before. Oh, delay. Delay, delay, delay. Stop it, please. I mean, they're only sending one reinforcement at a time. We can't vault this? That's stupid. Yeah, I don't know why you can't call out orders. This is ridiculous. You know what? I can do similar things to you. Now leave me alone. Oh, how do we get up there? Damn it. Generator is on what floor? Doesn't really tell you. Five, I guess. Oh, very nice. Yeah, again, if you're wanting to ease into Mordheim, which I think is a much better game, I'd recommend that over this.
Explosives are
But
set.
this
Let's get the hell
is
out of here.
easier in regards to the campaign showing you the ropes. I don't know how the operations go. And Hired Gun is just great. Played through that on hard difficulty and it was a blast. Yeah, that's what I ended up buying it roughly around for. It's not as good as Mordheim, but it will help get you into it.
Regroup and head out.
I mean, if you're jonesing for more gameplay like Mordheim and Valkyria Chronicles, then yeah, but you could definitely spend $1.99 on worse things. And it's definitely not Dawn of War 3, so it's got that going for it. But it's pretty basic going from Mordheim to this, just because the factions are so homogenous. Like, let me look it up. Do they even get big units? I don't know. But yeah, $5 for Hired Gun is an amazing steal. Okay, there are no big units, so you don't get unique units like in Mordheim.
Let me go, and I'll tell you what he knows.
Interesting. Go on.
You only get 5 people per squad rather than the large sizes you can get in Mordheim.
How do you know I won't torture you into telling me anyway?
So,
Well, my brother's in the rowdy boys.
what you're seeing here is the basic. This is basically what you
Flint
get.
got to know all about the Rowdy Boys, where Tessa had gone, and how to get there. So Flint kept the fuel rods for himself and headed down below thinking he could cut me out of the deal. Me was a fool.
But if you like frantic action with wall running and you get a dog that you can upgrade, both you can upgrade the character and the dog with cybernetic implants, and you also get a grappling hook and a large assortment of weapons, with also light roguelike elements. Hired Gun is very solid. Anywho, that's it, folks. I'm going to bounce. We've been going on for a long time. And yeah, I just also wanted to test the waters about streaming around this time, even though I've done it before in the past. So far, it seems like RTS games seem to tickle most people's fancy. Didn't really get a lot of people checking out Titanfall, which is disappointing because y'all are sleeping on that. As for this one, well, we'll continue it all the way through, and then after we beat the campaign, I might, do a quick look at the operations to show you what it's like. But yeah, for $1.99, if you're looking to play something because you burned Valkyria Chronicles and Mordheim to the ground, you can probably pick it up for sure. Yep, appreciate you stopping in, man. We'll talk later. To my subscribers, y'all stay awesome. You have an amazing day, or if you prefer, stay amazing, have an awesome day. Drive by Rum Neck and Beers. I'll see you around. Until then, y'all have a good morning, a good afternoon, and most importantly, have a very good night.